Good morning, everybody. My name is Juan Naya. I'm CEO of FISDIN, and we are here today in Shanghai with Professor Krutmann. Hello, good morning, Professor Krutmann.
Hi, Juan.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Great. Professor Krutmann, he's a dermatologist and photobiologist. He is an expert for environmental on skin, and he's director of the Leibniz Institution of Germany. He's an authority in skin protection and nutrition. And I have some questions for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Why do we need a nutritional supplement for photoprotection?
There are three good reasons why we should have a nutritional supplement for photoprotection. One is that when you take the supplement, the protection is there for the whole day. So you don't have to think about it. Whenever you leave home and you have more sun exposure, you will be protected. Also, the protection is very homogeneous, so all the skin parts are equally protected. And what I would also like to emphasize is that in this case, the protection comes from inside of the body. Mm-hmm. So also the deeper layers of the skin will be very well protected. And this is getting more and more important because we know now that also longer wavelengths like the infrared A radiation or the very long UVA radiation can deeply penetrate into the skin and can cause skin damage. And last but not least, this is not replacing the regular sunscreens, but this should be in addition to the
regular sunscreen. Okay. Okay. And does it really work?
That's of course the critical question. And what the scientists think is that it's not clear-cut proof that oral photoprotection really works. Over the years, we have identified a number of constituents that when you swallow them, they really protect your skin against ultraviolet radiation. And the most important ones are lycopene, lutein, some of the vitamins, and some other ingredients.
So these are ingredients that are part of the SunISDIN formula. Do you know SunISDIN formula?
I know SunISDIN formula quite well, yes.
Okay. Why do you think it is so special?
I think what really makes SunISDIN special is that it's the first time that all of the molecules where we know that they work have been combined in one product. And this has a very big advantage, and that is that one can keep the concentration of the single components quite low, and at the same time can have additive and synergistic effects through the combination. In other words, we are avoiding side effects which can come from high concentrations of nutritional supplements, but at the same time can even have a better protection. And then there is one other very special aspect about SunISDIN, and that is the fact that it also contains vitamin D. And this is very important, especially for people who use sunscreens on a regular basis, because at least theoretically they have an increased risk of vitamin D deficiency.
Okay, so you think that this is a product that gives full answer to the needs of the skin for a nutritional protection?
I think it's a very good strategy to provide global photoprotection, and this is something which is getting more and more important, because when photoprotection started it was only about UVB, then we learned UVA is also harmful. Now we know that even longer wavelengths can damage the skin a lot. Visible light is another example. Infrared is an example. And with a product like this, I think you really have a very optimal strategy to really tackle all these challenges.
To which kind of patients would you recommend SunISDIN?
I think the oral photoprotection with SunISDIN should actually be for every patient. Because the differentiation then you can make through the topical products. Because with the topical products you can do very strong protection versus medium protection versus low protection. Whereas the nutritional supplement gives you the long-lasting homogeneous protection, which however, when it comes to prevention of sunburn, cannot be compared with a conventional topical sunscreen. It will never give you an SPF, which is very high. So the highest usually you can get is something like 6 to 8. Yeah. But you have this protection against all these other problems. And there, I would not be surprised if the studies will show someday that the oral supplementation is even better than the top-up.